What's up people, my name is Dinesh and we have a behind the scenes clip from Sonic the Hedgehog movie, and I would love to see the VFX stuff in this. I would love, adore it. So without any further ado, we're gonna start. 1, 2, 3, go.
Haha! Nailed it!
What I do is I try to get in a room with about 100
Is it
hedgehogs.
HD? Okay.
I get in the middle, and the backs of hedgehogs are very spiky, and I try to step on as many hedgehogs as I can to really get myself emotionally in a place of feeling hurt and excitement, and then I go in and record. I just hug, I lay around with hedgehogs. It's a big part of my process. It costs roughly $1 million per day, but listen, it's Paramount, baby, we got the money. And so that's kind of like how I get into the character, stuff like that.
I knew when I got the call to do this movie that Sonic was a game. I think I had played it once or twice, and after I got the call, I started playing it with my grandson, who humiliated me constantly. And these games have turned kids into jet pilots. I mean, they're quick, and their reflexes are awesome. He's 9 years old, and he trash talks me. I get angry, I put money in the swear jar. I'm actually a lot like Robotnik when we play.
I think the story we're telling is really cool because it takes this iconic video game character and puts him into a real world, puts him here on Earth with us. And there's elements of Superman in there. There's a really nice element of you know, this superhero, I guess, if you will, living in the shadows, observing in a very kind of pure and sweet way.
Sonic, I know you got the super speed and everything, but Maddie and I?
Totally defenseless. Probably gonna get blown up.
Pretty much, yeah.
Don't worry, I know exactly what to do.
I was so excited to be a part of the property at all. Like, I played Sonic as a kid. I'm a huge video game enthusiast, so I was like, of course. And the idea was just to do this thing. You know, they would hopefully sell it to a studio or whatever. And
is this the old Sonic?
But I was so excited just to do that. And I guess it went well enough where Tom Hanks wasn't available, and I got to play Sonic the Hedgehog. It was very, very exciting. I remember getting the phone call from Jeff when he said, "No, we want you for the movie now." And I did one of these, yeah, when I was by myself walking down.
Yeah.
The wonderful thing about Robotnik is he is analogous to a lot of the insane ego that's running us. Robotnik is a little tiny piece of nothing in his own mind, and he's blown himself into gargantuan proportions. He is as smart as heck, you know, and he is the smartest one in the room. But there's smart, and then there's spiritually dumb, you know? And I'm sure you could take a lot of the smartest people and put them in a room, and when it comes to life, they can't carry water. He's a wonderful character to play. And of course, he's a 300 IQ, so it took me a week and a half to prepare. And all it really comes down to is he wants to be special to somebody, you know? Only it's gone megalomania for him. He wants to be special to everyone. In fact, he wants to be the king of everyone. And another thing he really, really wants is to be able to get a latte the way he wants it.
Seen the scene.
With Austrian goat's milk.
All right, get in the truck.
Really? You're gonna help me?
I guess it is a little bit my fault that all this is happening to you.
Not a little bit, entirely. It is entirely your fault.
It's entirely my fault. Are you coming?
Yes.
It is a joy to be on the receiving end of all of Jim's antics. I know
Like,
you're
did they
supposed to say in
reshoot
these
stuff
things that
after,
working
like,
with this person
you know,
is
they
like a
changed the
dream and
animation
that's your
for
hero?
Sonic?
They say don't meet your heroes, and this one, like, no. I'm glad I got to meet my hero. To be looking at him in the eye when he's shouting at you, spitting in your face, throwing himself on the floor. It's vintage Jim Carrey, and it's such a joy to watch.
It's very exciting to see him do that type of comedy that, I mean, he's always been funny, and even like, I think his dramatic roles are incredible, but it's just it's such an interesting feeling when you see him do the things that made you, you know, like love comedy as a kid, and see him like reinventing that and playing with that again. It's just incredibly exciting.
I do think it's a collective thing, and the more fun you generate on that set, the more fun comes through the camera and arrests the people who are watching. So there are themes in it that are kind of interesting and serious in a way, but to me a movie like this is silly fun.
I think one of the things that the movie does really well is that it gives you heart in Sonic, and you care about the stakes that are happening. It's kind of like this kid that doesn't really have a place to call home, and finally guess without giving out too much of the movie, finally finding his place a little bit in this world, and then it being stripped away from him. It's such a story where you see heartbreak within Sonic, right? So you feel for him. It's not just cotton candy, joke. So I think it'll be really exciting, and I think people who like Sonic the Hedgehog will enjoy this. This is it. This is what it takes for me to turn into a hedgehog.
Yeah, a lot of dots.
Expressions are.
Yeah, ask me to do an expression.
Blissful.
Give me one more.
Pretty good. We'll roll camera so we can get it
sure?
right. Yeah.
I'm trying to get him
Let's start easy.
confused.
Yeah.
Okay, there was it, guys. There was Sonic the Hedgehog behind the scene. Well, I also personally thought that they might show some of the VFX stuff, but nah, they did not show that. Also, I kind of wonder, like, did they reshoot a lot of stuff because like they had to change the animation for Sonic, because like earlier the Sonic height was like I think a little bit bigger, so like the actor might have to look in the eye, so he was looking a little bit above. Now he had to look like a little bit down. I don't know if those kind of things happen or not. Maybe I just overthinking this kind of stuff. But yeah, I really thought that they might show some of the VFX stuff, but they did not. I would love to see some VFX stuff, Sonic the Hedgehog, how they did that. But yeah, that was it, guys. That was my reaction. If you like it, make sure to give a big thumbs up. I need 100 subscribers, guys. Subscribe to my channel, and I'll leave you. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye. I literally forgot the word see. How stupid am I? Lot, bitch.